Looks like we're gonna have a sunny day today. It's gonna be a perfect day to test Pop's snow bike out. Oh yeah, we're getting ultimate traction today. Snow's kind of building up a base underneath.
With that switch.
You gotta be in the camera.
What year is this bike anyway? 15 or 16?
I think it's a 15, isn't
15,
it?
yeah. 450, 120 kit, mountain horse. So it's older stuff, but it's still fun as heck, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
We're just getting into this. I bought it last year and we didn't ride it a whole lot. Did we?
I think like
we did.
Twice?
Yeah, a couple times. I mean, I took it out a few more times than that, but
yeah.
Yeah, so we're hooked. There's no experience like it, not even water, is there?
No, there isn't.
Because water pushes back.
Which this kind of does when you're in the POW. You can kind of feel it bounding.
Right. But man, it's like,
Plush.
when you see the snow at this level, and then you're coming down on it or something, and then it's just forever, it seems like, in a day until you find the bottom. So far, nothing's hard on anything, it seems like. I mean, this bike's got a couple thousand miles on it.
Yeah, no real wear on the track or anything, it seems.
Yeah, it seems to be. I imagine a lot of people get them and they just don't have access. You know, you got to go all the way, trailer them all the way up to the mountain somewhere. I mean, it just takes time to do all that stuff. So we got it made if we get the snow here.
Oh, I didn't even realize it takes out the whole shock mount there, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Strat.
Yep.
This should get a TSS. Yeah, it's older school stuff. The thing is, like the newer ones, like we were talking, they're getting where they'll roll more.
Yeah.
The track hangs over more, and then they're contouring it more. This has got some contour, but if she wants to go straight,
yeah, it does.
it's no joke. It's not like you're working too hard on it, is it? Are you?
No, you just gotta like lean more.
Yeah, peg work, and then sometimes you can get it to pivot in too hard. And then at porpoises, it seems like it'll plant,
yeah,
and then you try to correct a little bit, and then you're going the other way, and it starts oscillating.
Yeah, I think that's what it wants, is to just go back and forth.
It does. What do you got to say about it?
It's a technical ride, that's for sure. It's not like you're on a snowmobile where you're just trying to scream. And I mean, they do the jockeying thing too, but this is just so much easier to do the switchback type work in the snow.
And getting in spots that you never would have thought you'd try to get in.
Yeah.
And that's just here.
The leaning over, it's like you're emulating dirt when you lean over, or sand. That's what it feels like on these.
Yeah, the weirdest sensation probably is when you do have to do like a trail to and fro, like the plowed stuff or packed in. It's like you're going straight and the thing's leaning over so far, but you're still going straight.
Yeah.
Because on a dirt bike, when you lean, you're turning, you know?
Yeah,
Not
you are.
this thing. You're just leaned over going straight. So you're sitting there trying to correct it to vertical, and it won't go vertical.
It won't. Yeah, the more power, the better, that's for sure.
We're just getting in the game because it's finally coming down to where a guy can afford it.
Yeah, it was super expensive.
Yeah. I mean, when they was first coming out, even like a bike and that setup, you're pushing like $15,000 to $20,000.
Yep. Hey, you got this whole thing for 75?
Uh-huh.
That's insane.
And got the dirt stuff with it. Yeah, I would say when you watch the videos and stuff, it seems like it's underpowered, doesn't it? Because you hear it revving.
Yep.
But it don't feel like it.
No, it doesn't.
Because I
It's
noticed,
biting.
yeah, I noticed you're like in third, sometimes fourth, aren't you?
Yep.
And then before when we was studying and stuff, you'd watch guys and they'd try to get out a second, and then I was riding this and I was like, well, it's easy to get out. It's not dogging it.
No.
You just twist it and it's still ready to go.
Third into the corners, you kind of feather the clutch or something. Otherwise, you'd have to like shift to second and then shift out.
Get some RPMs up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually in second about everything I'm doing.
Yeah.
Unless I'm trying to get a tight turn in, then it's first.
If I'm going up a new climb I've been on, it's second. And then if you try and hit it faster, hit it in third. Here comes the sun. Smack the shit out of my head. Yeah. What the hell?